Hey guys, I'm on the North Shore, Haleiwa, Hawaii, and I'm lucky enough to be interviewing good friend, huge figurehead in Hawaii, former Jiu-Jitsu World Champion, Mr. Occy Garcia. Let's go check out what he's up to right now.
Oh God, there's too many jellyfish.
It's such a wonderful life. It's such a wonderful life. It's no fool's paradise. It's such a wonderful life.
Hey guys, welcome to another Occ-Cast. We're on the North Shore of Hawaii, and I'm lucky enough to be with a huge figurehead in Hawaii, and a good friend, Mr. Occy Garcia. Thank you for being on the Occ-Cast, Kai.
Thank you for having me.
And good to see you.
You too. It's a pleasure.
And what's been going on? How's the winter been?
It's been all right.
It's been all right?
Yeah. It's always good.
It's always good. Hawaii's
No
always good.
complaints.
No complaints. I believe you went back home to Kauai yesterday and scored some pretty good waves.
Yeah, firing.
I know you're not going to tell us where it was.
Nowhere.
It was nowhere, but it was firing. You slept all day.
Yeah.
Kai, I know you love to surf, but you're a world champion jiu-jitsu title back in, what year was that?
97.
97. And you achieved that in Brazil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that? And how, I know you're a third degree black belt. Which
Four.
Is fourth degree, excuse me. At what age did you start doing jiu-jitsu?
I think about 22. About
22.
22 years old.
Oh, so not early.
No, not at all. Late.
Late.
Very late for most. Now, kids are starting at 5,
Yeah.
minimal.
Yeah. And you do train them from that age?
I'll help.
You'll help.
I'll help people out. I don't coach. I just train, and from there I'll help out.
Yeah. Back in the days, I mean, how much time did you spend in Brazil? And I believe you were good friends with the Gracie brothers?
Yeah. Euler, Hickson.
Yeah.
I would go about 3 months a year and maybe leave and come back for another month. It depended.
Yeah.
It just depended, but minimum three months out of the year.
Yeah. You brought those guys to Hawaii once. I think you introduced me to one of the boys. I think it was Hickson.
Yeah, they come a lot.
They still come a lot?
Yeah.
They like to surf?
They love it.
They love it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't like it. They love it.
They don't like it, they love it.
They love it.
I know you're like one of Andy's best friends, Mr. Andy Irons' best friends, and it was such a sad thing when we lost him. I know you grew up with Andy. From what age did you guys get together? And I know you coached him and trained him for all those years and traveled with him.
I've known him since he was like Axel.
Axel.
Yeah, running around in pine trees.
Yeah.
Just like him.
Just like him. And how many years did you, and like all over the world with Andy, pretty much?
A lot, yeah. Yeah, a lot. I mean, yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, we traveled a lot.
Can words describe how much you miss him?
No words.
No words.
Yeah, no words.
It's been like 6 years now.
Maybe more, huh?
Maybe more. 7.
6, I don't, it's been a while.
What's the most special memory you have of Andy?
Just hanging out with him.
Yeah.
When it's just us and our friends and everyone laughing and having a good time. All the other stuff, the contests and all that, that's all great. But the real moments when we were all together and hanging out and just, being friends and loving one another.
Yeah. He won 3 world titles. An amazing surfer at Pipe, and you must have seen some incredible things, what he'd done in Tahiti at Chopu.
Everywhere, since he was young, we were like, the things he was doing when he was before, when he was like 14 already, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of you live up to it.
Yeah.
Being able to grow outside of Kauai.
Yeah.
You can have all the talent in the world, but you're a hood rat.
Yeah.
And you get caught up in, you only see 3-4 feet in front of you. So the world's really big.
Yeah.
It's not just here.
Yeah. 3 world titles was pretty draining on Andy.
And a second.
And the second, yeah.
Drain anybody.
It would.
But for the kind of person he was, and it took a lot out of him.
Yeah. On the lighter side, how's your brother Chava doing?
He's doing good.
He's doing good.
Yep. He's got
Surfing?
a kid. Surfing.
Got a kid?
He's got to lose some weight, but he's working on it.
Is he? How about your fitness? You've become a super fit man over the last few years.
Yeah,
How
I mean,
how
it's
long's
just,
it been since you shaped up and?
I'll say about 5 years.
Mm,
Took me a year to get back in shape, and then the next 5 just to fine tune
yeah.
how to maintain a steady level of energy through the whole week.
Yeah. What was rock bottom for you before that? Before you realised that you weren't going the right way? Before you snapped out of it?
My rock bottom came long before I hit rock bottom.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
put it that way.
Yeah.
I was rock bottom when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you don't hit rock bottom. I mean, it's for me. Everything for most people. Everything starts at home when you're a kid,
Yeah.
and so that's when it all began for me.
Yeah.
And I was so hard-headed, and I built up so many walls. It just took me longer to finally
Break them.
hit the bottom.
Wow.
And when I hit hard.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful thing
Yeah.
because it was the worst thing that ever happened to me and the best thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Wow.
Because if I didn't hit rock bottom, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Yeah. Right.
I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Yeah. I get goosebumps. But how long have you been completely pure sober for now?
It'll be 7 years in a month.
7 years in a month.
No, it will be. I'll
be.
make 7 years in 1 month.
In 1 month, 7 years.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Miracles.
Miracles. How does it
I only
feel?
drink coffee.
Yeah. How does it feel? So good. Every morning. Not having.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known about this before. But we always looked at everybody like, oh yeah, you don't drink, boring.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
We look at Kelly like, oh, you won a contest, you're having a Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah,
but in reality, he was laughing
He's
at
way
us.
ahead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Just laughing.
He
back
was
at us.
like, party on, boys, party on.
You grew up in Kauai.
Born
on
and
the east
raised
side
on
of
Kauai,
Yeah.
yeah.
What made you move to Oahu, and what year was it?
I don't remember when I moved, but I remember why I came. I wanted to look at Pipeline, I wanted to see Waimea, I wanted to meet or look at, the Dane Kealohas and the Michael Hoes and the Ockies and the Martin Potters. And, it was like we're one island away, and I knew the Kinimaka brothers, and
Yep.
and Occy Kai brought me up
Yep.
when I think I was 16 to hang out. He took me and my brother 17, and I met everybody. Like I met all of you, and I was like, oh, I want to move to Oahu. And that's what put the fire under me. And
Yeah.
so once I had an opportunity, I came up. I started coming for the winters after I graduated from high
Okay.
school,
Yeah.
and then here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah.
You got your beautiful wife Kanoi.
Yep.
Mahina,
Yeah.
Teikaua, and your daughter
Alohi, yep.
Alohi.
Somehow.
Really happy here. And who were your biggest influences growing up?
My biggest influences in my
surfing.
life growing up
Or
were
just in general, yeah.
when I was young or now.
When you were young and now.
The biggest influences I had growing up when I was young wasn't what normal people look up to. Let's put it that way. They weren't good.
Right.
And normal people don't grow up to looking up to people like that, And that goes back to my childhood and being attracted to certain kind of people. But now,
Yeah, now.
I really admire my wife.
Kanoi. So
Tough
sweet.
as nails, hardworking, loving,
Yeah.
caring, just all those godly qualities that, just inspired me. inspire me constantly to be a better man,
Beautiful.
because I'm not that good.
You are.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Wow, right.
But in reality now, I don't really look up to anybody.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's human.
Yeah.
And if you look up to people, people will let you down. Doesn't matter who they are. We're just human beings.
Yeah.
We're just whistling in the dark. I'm just a boy whistling in the dark.
Yeah. You mean like everyone's in it for themselves kind of thing?
You know, not everyone, but
Yeah.
people will let you down. Once you put someone on a pedestal, they will let you down at some point or time. I'm sure you've experienced it.
Yes.
I have, and
Yep.
a lot of other people.
Yeah. Kai, so we'll just, I know you've been, like you said, sober for 7 years, but it was more addiction, was it? I mean, I know we kind of lost Andy through addiction, and I know I've battled with it in the past.
No, we
too.
did. We lost them through addiction.
Yeah.
And we all went through it.
We all went through it. Yeah.
Don't sugarcoat
No,
anything.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
You know, everything needs to be told for what it is. There's nothing to hide.
But I mean, I think there's not a lot of people that don't suffer from an addiction problem.
No, everybody.
Yeah.
And even if
In-
you're not
in
addicted,
certain ways.
but even if you're not addicted to drugs, alcohol, you're addicted to something. You know, whatever it is.
It's just a thing that you have in your body, in
We
your
are,
mind. I
you
mean.
know, it's just, you know, we're all addicts running around.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
Yeah.
You know, what's your
Yeah.
freak?
Yeah. Let's move on to a lighter note. How's pipe? I mean, I know you like to surf pipe, and I know there was like back in the day, like a big regulation that there's a pecking order out there. Does it
Yeah.
still like that?
There's still a pecking order, but it's not like before.
Yeah.
You know, everyone gets along.
Yeah.
The kids are different now. The young men, the kids coming up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the social media and cameras and phone cameras, it changed everything.
Yeah.
How, you know, especially how they're raised, so they're not so like tribal and barbaric how we were back in the day, and how we were raised and how we were supposed to be, and you know, it was really violent. Now everyone gets along. You know, they're all friendly.
Yeah.
You know, and
And it more now
and
it's
if,
like.
and if they don't like each other, they don't take it in the backyard and
And
fight
beef.
over it. They talk it out, or
Yeah.
oh, we'll just stay away from you. Like it's really.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Everyone's real cordial.
And cordial. And now it's more like the best surfer has got the hierarchy out there, right? And it sends down from that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like John would be probably on the top.
Yeah.
Jamie
O'Brien,
yeah.
John. You know, the Moniz kids are coming.
Yeah.
There's you know, Kaivi. There's a bunch of, you know. There's a good little pack, but they're all super cool. You know,
Yeah.
they're not walking around beating their chest, telling people what, kicking them out of the water. There's none of that.
None of that anymore.
No, it's
So it's safe to come to the North Shore, people.
it can be.
It can be. You've done the Water Patrol forever.
Yeah,
And
long
you
time.
taught a lot of people water safety. You were kind of the pioneer of that.
I am not the pioneer.
No,
For sure.
well,
Let's get that straight. I am not the
let's
pioneer
talk
of it.
about,
That's Brian Kailana and Terry
yeah.
Ahui.
Terry Hui, yeah. And you came under them and you worked.
I came up under them,
Yep.
and that, you know, and I'm super grateful for them too. They've taught me, and they edified me, more like, well, taught me, and they gave me this whole different avenue of work, which I didn't have to just like go to events and be there for guys. I could go there and be in the water too,
Yeah.
and make a little more money on the side.
Yeah.
But it's grown through the years, and it's just led through so many different avenues, and yeah, I'm really blessed, very blessed.
You've done.
I'm not lucky,
Not lucky, blessed.
blessed.
And you've done Fiji for years, and now Fiji's not on anymore.
I
What's
know.
going on there?
Now I'm milking ground for Bali.
Bali, Karamas.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got to give you that.
you
I
know,
wonder-
got to, but my wife's never been to Bali, so I'm trying to like get it going. The ball, you know.
Yeah. I wonder why they swapped them up. Do you
Who
have any
knows?
idea? Who
No, I
knows?
don't. I would like to tell you I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. I've been going for the past 8 years.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of my favorite places in the world to go,
Yeah.
by far.
So what's your main role with Ruka now? Not surfing so much.
No, I mean, I help out a little bit
Yeah.
with the program, of course, but
Yeah.
I don't have to go and babysit any of them. I
Any
don't have
surfers.
to, no. I can
It's
just,
more-
it's just more, I'm part of the team. I'm here to help out because I've been involved with surfing my whole life.
Yeah.
But they're more in launching a new product in 2018 and the testing and designing of all the workout stuff and just helping them keep their thumb on the pulse of
Okay.
what's going on because I'm so involved in working out and training and all these different avenues with people,
Yeah.
and I work with a lot of different people,
Okay.
and it's been great.
Not
It's
just
been awesome.
surfers, athletes,
Yeah.
other sports.
Yeah, sports, the fighters, the grapplers. There's these other workout stuff that's coming out. Just a lot of different protocols
Yeah.
of training.
Of training.
Yeah.
Very nice. I just want to ask you one question that's not on there. Was I was watching on the online and it was sunset. It must have been a great day for Hawaii because the two boys, Keanu Singh and Zeke Lau, could have got knocked out and
Yeah.
no one passed them up. At the houses almost did. Were you watching that day?
Yeah, of course.
It was a great day for Hawaii because wasn't the Hawaii guy retained his title? What was his name? He fought that day.
Oh, Max Holloway.
Max Holloway.
Yeah. Is that the? Yeah.
It was the same day.
Yeah.
It was a great
Epic,
day. It was
yeah.
a great day for Hawaii.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But in the big scheme of things, like, it's gone. It's there. They qualified. Gone. Everything's temporary. On to the next thing. Now they got to
Yeah.
buckle down for the tour. It's like, yeah. Okay, time to stop
Yeah.
celebrating and. For every
Yeah.
victory, there's another trial. Being an athlete or a pro surfer of anything, like it's just everything's temporary. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and that's what I look at.
Yeah.
Like, it's all good, but man, get ready because there's more coming.
Well,
and
for
then when the
sure.
end's coming, you better get ready because it's going to come quick.
Yeah, for sure. And because they don't want to be stuck in that position again.
No, and you don't want to be 30, 35 years old and then everything's gone and what do I do? The older I get, the more I look at
Yeah.
all of it and I look how young they are and
Yeah.
this is great, but bro, this is just a little thing to what's coming.
How old are you now?
47.
47. You don't even look 37.
I'll take that all day long. Hey, you know what they say, huh?
What?
There's no better high in the world than a good compliment. That's the drug of vanity, huh?
Tell us about Barton Lynch potentially saving your life. Potentially.
He did.
Really?
He did, but on the big picture of the thing, it's just God's plan.
Yeah.
He put him there at that time with Brock to go for a walk on the beach, and Brock was really bad at the time, and I was running late, and they came late, and I had to go to work, and I was like, I gotta go, and then Brock was like, no, you're not going anywhere, you're walking. And I was like, oh, okay.
Was Brock sick at the time?
Yeah, it was bad,
Oh, no.
and he could barely walk.
Wow.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So he walked like from the lifeguard tower down to the rock and back, and he was done. And then I was gonna dig out, and he's like, no, you're walking with Barton. And I was like, oh, okay, Brock. As soon as me and Barton started walking, he started telling me about his heart attack. And I was just like, you what? And the whole time, he talked about it for 20 minutes, like all the way down and back. And I was actually paying attention.
Yeah.
The next day I get done training and I started to feel weird.
Yeah.
And I got home, I took a cold shower, and I was just like, and then his words started popping up in my head, and I was like, no.
It couldn't be that.
No, not it couldn't. Like, could it? Maybe,
Could it?
maybe
Oh,
not,
right.
maybe. And so,
He told you about
if
his
he
symptoms?
didn't tell me,
About
I would
his-
have never went to the hospital,
Wow.
and I would be dead. It's the bottom line.
Wow, wait.
He saved my life, but I look at it like there's a
God's
much bigger
plan.
thing. It's God's
Yeah.
plan. Man.
Yeah.
It's not my will.
So you went to the hospital. Did they put some stents in your?
Yeah, I went there, got in there. They freaked out, had me in an ambulance. Yeah, it was like white lights, man, all in a room, strapped down.
Wow.
And yeah, they put some, I got 2 stents in my heart, and
You feel way better.
oh,
Those things work.
yeah, way better. I feel way better right now. I feel good.
That's great news.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's but that's just part of life, you know. It's those life experiences that help you grow, you know, strengthen you, just make you appreciate things more and more. You know, like everything can be gone. There's no guarantees in this life.
Yeah.
You know, you hear it all the time, but it's real.
It is.
You know? It's real.
I jumped out of a plane the other day at Mokulaya, and I thought I was going to be gone.
Yeah,
It was scary.
very scary.
Very
I
scary.
did it once. I'm over
Oh,
it.
you did it once?
Never again.
Oh, talk
Not
about
my cup of tea.
uncomfortable.
Not my cup of tea.
Uncomfortable. So what would you give yourself, your 18-year-old self? What advice would you give your 18-year-old self if you could be back there?
Even if I gave my 18-year-old self advice,
You wouldn't
Me-
have listened. No.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, but I mean, the best advice I could give them would be, I mean, these are the 3 keys I live by now. Stay humble, stay open-minded, and stay teachable. But it's taken me my whole life to figure that out, you know, and it doesn't matter what you did in your life, your past or any of that, you know. It's what are you doing today? What are you doing for your family? What are you doing for your kids? What are you doing for your community? You know, are you a stepping stone or are you a stumbling block? Are you being a fountain or are you being a drain? You know, I'm tired of being a stumbling block and a drain my whole life. So I'm just trying to be the best person that I can be in this life. Now,
Simple as that.
simple, but not, you know, I'm
Yeah,
still,
but it's not that simple.
yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Still crazy up there. It just doesn't come out too much anymore.
Yeah, right.
It's just growing older.
Yeah. Do you go anywhere and give talks and advice like that?
No,
Not
just,
really.
just,
People
you know,
come to
people
you,
come to me. I
yeah.
work with people who are recovering. You know, if guys show up and you know they're struggling, and people come to me, you know, I'll just talk to them.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll tell them my my story of
Yeah.
you know experience, strength, and hope. You know, and hopefully it can help them. Hopefully,
Yeah, for sure.
like I said.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, I'm just trying to be a giver now, to be a servant, you know, just to give with expecting nothing back from anybody.
Wow.
You know, and I've been the total opposite my whole life. You know, and to me that's really humbling.
Wow.
You know, and it's a big part of who I am now and what I do.
Yeah. Hey, Kai, so what's a regular day for you, training-wise?
For me,
Yeah.
uh,
How
I
early
wake
do you
up.
Wake up?
I wake up at 5,
Yeah.
4:35. I read the Bible first thing in the morning. If I'm not reading the Bible, I read something on the Bible, a devotion. Then I make my coffee and I jump in the sauna at 6 a.m. I'm in
wow.
the sauna every morning for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then at 8 o'clock, I have people come over to work out. And then at 10 o'clock, if the waves aren't good, I'll work out. And I just do a lot of high intensity workouts.
On
It's
yourself?
not- yeah.
Cardio?
Cardio with light weights
Okay.
and a lot of breathing. I do a lot of different types of breathing. That's another thing I do. And then the day goes on, I try to eat as clean as I can through the day.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to a grappling class in the evening and go roll
Okay.
around or box. I mean, it depends. You know,
Yeah.
there's no, you know what I mean? There's a lot of everything in the day. But I'm shaking and baking all day.
Shaking and baking.
Yeah.
You seem so fit right now. Is it fit as you've been, or?
Right now, probably.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
yeah. Well, just
That's fantastic
because
at
as you get older,
47.
you learn what works
Yeah.
for your body, the
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
You know, and I finally realized, you know, that people are like, you know, what's the secret? I'm all, it's easy. You can't out-train your fork.
Yeah.
As you get older, you can't get away with it. So yeah, it's really all about what you eat.
Yeah.
You don't even have to work out as much as I do. If you eat clean and go surf, you'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I just like working out because it
Yeah.
keeps me calm in the brain. It's like surfing. It's a real pure moment where
Yeah.
everything's gone and I'm just in the zone and nothing's here.
Do you eat meat?
No.
No.
If it swims or flies,
If it swims or flies, you eat it.
yeah.
Okay. But no.
And what's that?
It's a fish or a bird.
Yeah! I see you like.
That was like.
Yeah, so catch it in your knees. Watch right here. I'll go right here. Catch it right here. And pop it over with your hip.
Okay.
Pop it to your shoulder and throw it over. Yeah. Pop it to your shoulder and right over. There you go. Do a couple. Okay, that's good. Careful. And breathe.
Oh God, there's too many jellyfish.
It's such a wonderful life. It's such a wonderful life.